Now, welcome to the class. First of all, my name is Nicholas Ogada, and I'm your instructor for this course for this semester. And I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy the things we are going to learn in this course. Now, it is important we understand what is expected out of us in this course. And the best place to start is to look at the syllabus. I'm sure some of you have seen the information contained in the syllabus, but it is important we pay attention to all the information in the syllabus, but with more emphasis on the grading policy, the course schedule, the attendance policy, and the course objectives. Now, those four elements tend to have a bigger impact on what we do as students, and therefore take time to go over the information in the syllabus and make sure that you understand all the information contained in the syllabus. Now, in case you need any clarification, in case there's some misunderstanding in the information contained in the syllabus, please feel free to contact me. I'll be willing to provide that clarification. Now, I want to share with you my class policies and expectations. Now, for good grade, which I believe that everybody is looking forward for that. Now, for a good grade, you should be able to spend at least 6 hours of your time per week in this course. Therefore, make a point of allocating 6 hours each week towards the course assignments and the course readings. Now, this information is very important because it is going to help you navigate through what is required on a weekly basis. So it is important that you put in enough time for the quizzes. It's important you put enough time for the case studies. It's important you put enough time for the writing assignment or the research assignment and so on. So make sure that you have enough time for those assignments. And my advice is try to work on those assignments as early as you can, and don't wait till the deadline. Don't wait till the end of the week is when you're trying to rush to complete assignments. So make sure that you organize yourself well and make sure that probably maybe each day or every other day you're able to complete a certain kind of assignment, so that you don't have to leave everything else towards the end. That way you become overwhelmed, and it becomes sometimes hard to be able to beat the deadline. So make a point of trying to organize and try to work on those assignments on different days and not wait towards the end of the week to have those assignments done. Now, second, please be sure to check the course announcements on Blackboard, because what I do is most of my communications with the students will be done on Blackboard. So I will try to post announcements on Blackboard. So make a point of trying to log into your Blackboard account probably every other day. That way you're able to see the progress and how the class is doing. Now, there is another type of communication tool that I use, and that's the email, which all of us we know. Now, I will use the email, the contact to email students only if there is specific information pertaining to those students. Now, anything that pertains to a specific student, I will refrain from posting that as an announcement on Blackboard. So I'll end up using your student email account, and therefore I'm going to send that to your email account. So please make sure that you understand or you know how to use your email account, because some of those communications are going to go through your email account and not the Blackboard announcement. Now, third, most students email questions and some call. My preferred method of contact is either if you email me, please allow 24 to 48 hours for response. And if you don't hear from me within that time frame, feel free to send me another email. Now, I've also provided my phone as a last resort. So I will expect that you take advantage of the email address and communicate or send me questions that you might have. And since I have a continuous access to my email account, I should be able to respond to you as soon as possible. And therefore, if that doesn't work, then of course I advise students to call. Fourth, if you have a question about something, I recommend that you put a question about or a question in the subject of the email message. Now, if you do so, you're most likely able to get a faster response from me. Lastly, 6, late work is discouraged and may have a point penalty. Now, make sure that all the assignments for the course are turned in before the due date. So understand which assignments are due and when are they due. And the best place to look at this is the course schedule, because the course schedule has all the assignments in this course, and it also has the due dates for those assignments. So rarely can you miss an assignment for not knowing when it's due, because all the information is in the course schedule. And the course schedule, we have one in your syllabus, and then we have another copy also as a link under the title course schedule. So make sure that you understand which assignments and when are they due, so that you don't have to miss the due date or for those assignments. Now, in closing, it is important you keep in mind that successful completion of this course depends on your self-motivation. So you have to be self-driven in order for you to successfully succeed in this course. Nobody's going to push you to do assignments. So make sure that you understand what the course requires, you understand when the assignments are due, and make a point of finding that information for yourself. So make a point of reading the chapter, make a point of completing those assignments. So the self-direction is very important, because it's the key to success in this course. So it is essential that you stay on top of assignments for each week. Keep an eye on the due dates, and keep an eye on the nature of the assignments. And an important aspect that needs to be also be addressed is, for any given assignment, especially the discussion assignment, the writing assignment, or the research assignment, I've also attached a rubric for those assignments. Now, what the rubric does is basically it gives you an idea on what I expect from you. So therefore, when it comes to drafting or working on those assignments, if you understand the grading rubric, then you are able to meet the assignment requirements based on the rubrics. And therefore, for you to achieve a higher score on any given assignment, then you must address what the assignment requires, and you also have to submit your work based on what the grading rubric also requires. So please make sure that before you start working on any given assignment, if there's a rubric associated with that assignment, please make sure you understand what that rubric basically means and how you need to do to fulfill the requirements for that rubric. Now, and every given assignment in this course accounts for your final grade. Again, if you go over the grading policy for this course, you're going to understand that each and every given assignment in this course accounts towards your final grade. So each assignment is important, and that's why it is important to make sure that each assignment is completed on time, and therefore you have nothing missing. Now, if you do that, you'll find that successfully you're going to have a good grade. But if you end up missing assignment here and there, then you find out towards the end of the course you might not have a good grade as what you expect. So make sure you understand that grading policy, because the policy is what should remind you on how you need to approach any given assignment, so that at the end of the semester you have a good grade as you expect. Now, I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. So feel free to send me an email if you have any questions. If you need any clarifications, please also send me an email. If you're unsure about something, please go ahead and do the same. And that way, you able to know all that is required for this course, and you're able to keep pace with what is required, so that at the end you are successful in this course. Thanks, and have a great semester. And I'll be sending more information to you as the semester progresses, and make sure that we keep in touch as far as the course requirements are concerned, and that way we're able to achieve what we are supposed to achieve as students. And at the end of the day, you're going to appreciate what you've learned in this course. So have a good day, and enjoy the rest of your semester as we go through on those weekly assignments. Thank you.